I just feel like throwing some cards. What am I asking you, Don Julio? Okay, so they're talking a lot about his plans with Iran. He's going to do this. He's going to do that, blah, blah. No, I feel like that's the distraction that he's getting the media to talk about. Hey, how can we attack Iran? Thank you, Pammy and Joe. Sure, Mimi. So he's like trying to say, we're going to do this with Iran. But no, if the news is allowed to report that for some time, that is something to disguise or hide the other thing he doesn't want everyone to see. So what's this talk about with the Iran? Action. It's an idea. It's an action. It's an opportunity. Because he's weak. Russia. Who's weak? This is coming out of feelings of feeling weak. Trying to impress the Republican Party. Hey, look at me. Nobody's talking to him anymore. All of his plans are falling apart. It's not going to gain traction. Because he didn't get enough votes. That's this whole Iran talk. So what is it he's actually wanting to do while we speculate about all this Iran stuff? His energies and ideas are doing what behind the scenes that we're not supposed to see.
Hi there. So I'm in my edits and I think I know what this might pertain to, this distraction. This is so typical of this administration. To say there's a conflict, I'm thinking about doing something against, for example, Iran, which is something abroad and overseas, to get everybody to look at that thing overseas instead of something else overseas or at home. And what happened on Tuesday, there was a filing in New York by the former Malaysian Prime Minister, Najib. There was a filing in New York about him and the 1MDB scandal that broke in 2015. He's the former Prime Minister of Malaysia that stole billions from the country. And so there's a lot of connections, Trump himself, the administration, and others who are connected to this scandal. So that's what I believe that's about. The filing had to do with Tim Leissner here in the U.S. who had pleaded guilty and requesting records and testimony from Goldman Sachs, of all companies. So that's that. So keep that in mind as you watch the rest of this. Okay, thanks.
What is that about? What's that about? He is transmitting information abroad, overseas. It's also getting to calmer water, but he is taking care of the family and people, getting stuff transferred. Because he's weak, he lost. The Russia is not happy with him. He is trying to build, oh my God, some sort of increase opportunity here. This is to increase his chances, help him. That didn't feel right. Because he's a traitorous bastard. But even so, that is going to lead to some heartache. The basis of this, yeah. These were all of his election burdens. Yes, he's got so many burdens coming on. Tarot, how do you see this plan? It's the way he's trying to come to a successful end in things. What's his challenges? He made some bad investments. He made some bad choices. His challenge is trying to grow something profitable. He can't because he's covered in A nightmare, yeah, a total nightmare. And he's really desperately trying to find some sort of help to heal him. The environment in which he's transmitting stuff, what is he transmitting? The environment is one of the Emperor, Donald at the behest of Don Julio. His hope is that he'll get to move. He'll, be able to get things moving, get a miracle, inexplicably get things moving again, yay. But his fear is that all of his lies are going to come crashing down on him. So his next step is trying to manipulate things for his own benefit, but it's like the wheels are falling off, and the final result with this transmittal of stuff is what? Angry? Is this angry? No. He's not what is that? That's leadership. Oh, it's supposed to be reversed. So this is a crappy leader. Despot. This is where he's putting all of his eggs in one basket. It's his hope because he has nothing. He has nothing. He is empty. That's what's going on with him, okay? So, you guys have a great evening. Thank you for coming. Hello, Annie. Again, we're in this together. I feel like we have got some traction in what we're trying to accomplish here. Thank you so much. Thank you, moderators. Love you. Love you all. Have a good evening.